What's up guys, JJ here, and there is a lot going on in the fish room. So this is just a quick update vlog today. We've got new fish, we've got new eggs, we've got quite a few things, some new projects that we've got to check in on. So let's just get right into it. Okay, number one, last time I showed you in the last video there were some bristlenose pleco eggs. Well, check this out. It's been about 3 days and we have wigglers. So I tumbled them in my brine shrimp hatcher this time actually, and I tumbled them until their tails popped out, and now they're in a 10-gallon. We'll have room to grow for a while. And there are their brothers and sisters down there. They're doing great. They got a little coconut treat yesterday they've been working on. But really excited about that because the last batch of eggs, I waited too long to pick them. I usually wait until they're wigglers, like I'll let the dad take care of them because dad knows what he's doing and he fans them and keeps them from growing fungus and all that. But I waited one day too long and the little wigglers swam off and then they got ate by some other fish in the tank. So this time I was worried we wouldn't have a hatch because I pulled them a little early. But actually it turns out using that brine shrimp hatchery worked pretty well. So let's go check in on a couple other things around here. Our electric blue acara babies are looking good, just about selling size. And so is this batch of bristlenose plecos. As always, I've got a million mystery snails. If you need those, just send me a message on my website or Facebook or something, and we'll get those to you. Although I don't like how many ram's horn snails are growing in here. So I just pluck the ram's horn snails and I feed them to my loaches, and I just leave the mystery snails. And they're eating some delicious coconut too. Enjoy, guys. Yeah, everybody got coconut this week because I had to make a lot of coconut huts. Somebody bought a bunch, and why would I waste the meat? The meat? Is that what you call it? I think so. Next, we have our 10-gallon betta tank here. And I was really satisfied with how this scape came out. Lots of plants, looking really good. And she's looking beautiful in there. But we've got a little bit of a problem. As you can see down here, I'm starting to get a little bit of algae just on the very top of the sand, and a couple little things popping off. Now that wouldn't normally happen in a tank this early, but I basically just cooked it with the light because I wanted these plants to pop up and look really good. But now we got to kind of go backwards, and I got to get a cleanup crew in here. I'll just pluck that out with my hands. So I'll just grab a couple of snails and maybe some shrimp for the cleanup crew for that tank. Now here's a little trick for you. I'm just going to put one big pellet in here and stick it in the net, and I won't even have to catch any shrimp. Now we grab a couple of pond snails here. One. Oh no, I dropped it. I'll get this ram's horn here. And we don't need a lot because we know shrimp or snails multiply. So I'm going to give that shrimp net like 5 minutes to get some shrimp in it. But here's what I'm really excited about. You guys all know Babe, my blue lobster. She's been in a lot of videos here on the channel. We raised her babies a few months ago. Well, guess what? She's doing it again. And for anybody who doesn't know, I know a lot of people have commented, isn't that a crawfish? Yes. So no clickbait. They actually call them blue lobsters in the store. But they are freshwater, they are crawfish. And I wasn't sure when I got her in the store the first time, when I found her with eggs, how she got them. And I'm still not sure right now. So look. There she is. And she's been in that cave pretty hardcore, so what I might have to do is show you footage. But if you can look real close, she's fanning some eggs under that tail. Now she's been in here pretty much by herself. Although there's that white crawfish back there. But I'm not even sure that white one is a male, and it's a different species. So I'm pretty sure she has made these eggs on her own, and we have asexual reproduction, which is crazy. A lot of people have made jokes about how she's infinite when she eats her own molt. Bro, if she's making her own babies, that's crazy. Now I've looked up a little bit of the research here. Oh, she's got them really tucked back in that tail. I've looked up a little bit of the research here, and the species she was sold, say that 5 times fast, to me as, is not a species that should be able to reproduce on their own. As far as I know, only marble crayfish reproduce on their own. But this is, and let me put the scientific name in the screen because I can't remember it. Be right there. And this one is a different species. It is, oh, I actually know this. I know this. One is Procambarus alini, and one is Procambarus clarkii. But anyways, they're not the same species, and I'm not even sure that white one is male. So I think she did this all on her own, which is super interesting. And I just spooked her. I got the camera too close. Also, I don't know if you guys ever noticed this betta in here, but she's been in here like the whole time. And this betta is the meanest female betta I've ever seen. So the only tank anything survives in is this crawfish tank, because I don't think she wins a fight with this big girl right here. Like, look, they're kind of friends. I've seen her swim into that cave with Babe, like, right there. Now, I know a lot of people ask, like I see it asked on the internet all the time, can you mix shrimp with betta fish? Or betta. I will always probably say betta. I know the betta purists will get me in the comments, and that's fine. But I hear a lot of people ask, can you mix them with shrimp, or will they eat the shrimp? And the answer is, they probably will. At some point. Will they eat all the shrimp? Probably not. And I'm not using like my good high-grade cherry shrimp. These are going to be some of my culls, which doesn't mean I don't just kill my shrimp for the color. I just won't mind if I lose a couple of these. So let's get them and the rest of the cleanup crew in this betta tank and get a good look again. And let's check our shrimp net. Yeah, we got a couple shrimp in there. Yo, so the storm is actually getting pretty bad. I had to put the snails and the shrimp in off camera, but they're in now. And what we'll do is just kind of turn over some of this green sand. And look how nice this carpet plant's already coming in, this nice foreground here. That's why I had the lights on so hard. Because I wanted those to take root. I wanted everything to be on right away. But now I've got to take care of a little bit of an algae problem, but that's no big deal, because we know what we're working with now. Crab's doing good as well. I think I'm going to add a new plant. Actually, I've already started to. So in addition to the bamboo plants here, I'm going to put a couple of these pennywort plants in, because they're going to grow like crazy, and this is going to be really full. Now, I was going to get some from outside, but it's 4 o'clock in Florida, so it's raining. But we're going to get some more plants in there for next time. That's going to look really nice. So that's it for this one, guys. We got blue lobster babies on the way. I'm really excited about that. We're going to raise a lot more of them this time, I hope. And ooh, that was some loud thunder. We'll see if the mic picked that up. We've got our electric blue crawfish babies. I've got to set up a tank for them. I have made some mistakes last time. I think we'll learn from it and do better and get a better yield. Hopefully. So fingers crossed on that one, because it was more challenging than a lot of fish I've kept. But that's it for me. You guys probably can't hear me anyway, because there's all kinds of thunder outside the window. I've got to get this little bristle nose across town because I've got a maintenance appointment. I got to clean somebody's tank, and I like to bring them the occasional fish, and they can use a cleanup crew. So thanks so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more content, and I'll see you in the next one.